right. So what's up, man?
What's up?
Everything good?
Everything's good,
My man Brooks.
You been all right?
I'm good, and I'm Hendrix, and this is the Black Summit, and thank you guys for joining us once again. So, everything good with you, bro?
Chill, man. You know, just getting ready for the cold weather, the fall season.
It's still a little warm out here, though. Like 80,
I mean, it's not too bad. You know?
Yeah, I think it feels.
I love the cold weather, and I love like the fall, man.
You do?
Like, this is my time. This is when I come alive.
It doesn't bother me. I hate the fact when the time goes back. That's what I don't like.
I love it, man.
You do? Damn,
we get another hour. I get another hour to sleep.
That's true. That is, yeah, you're right. You're right. But I like when it's like 8 and 7 o'clock and it's still sunlight out. You can still hang. You know,
I like that too, but I also like sleep, especially now. Man. I feel like I'm so busy.
You're so busy.
I got so much going on.
Yeah.
I mean, I love doing these podcasts and stuff, but like, I feel like I have hardly any time to get in here now. You know?
Gotcha.
But you know.
But yeah, man, it's all good. Fun. So, you ready to get into this thing?
We can get into it.
All right, man. So a lot's been going on in the media out there. We got a few things that two interesting things we're going to talk about. If you guys haven't been under a rock, I know y'all familiar with former NBA player Joe Smith. You familiar with Joe Smith?
A little bit. Yeah. His face is familiar.
Yeah, he played with the Maryland Terrapins in college. Great ball player. But his wife actually is making headlines. Kisha Chavis. Apparently, she was I'm going to say a former porn star, I guess. You know, have you seen any of her videos?
No, I don't even know who this is.
I didn't know who she was either, man. So actually, and I'm not even going to say allegedly because it's out there. Mm-hmm. He found out she's doing OnlyFans. So I'm sure everyone knows. I'll bring you up to speed if you don't know. So she found out he's doing an OnlyFans. He finds out she's doing an OnlyFans video and didn't tell him. And you know, and she makes the statement of, my choice, my body, right? And I see a lot of women and I get it is your body, but I would think once you're married, you know, you become one. You're one union, right?
Exactly.
So then, so she says, her choice, her body, and he's like, yo, you didn't tell me. And apparently, then she's like, well, you know what it was when you met me, so you know what I am. So I'm like, dang. So then that whole cliche of, can you turn a hoe into a housewife? I mean, I don't want to call her a hoe, but we're gonna put it out there for the streets. Far as me,
after this,
the saying, you'd always saying, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, and she feels that this will not interrupt her marriage. They would still be good, and So tell me, man, what do you think about this? And I'll give you my 2 cents.
What's her name?
I think it's Kisha. I want to say Chavis. Chavis.
Kisha Chavis.
Chavis is Chivas. Okay. Then I don't know if that's because his name is Joe Smith. So I don't know. That might be her stage name. So I don't know.
I'll just say Joe Schmidt's wife. Okay.
There you go. Kisha.
Man, this is something I feel like you better, talk to your husband before you guys, before you go into something like OnlyFans. I feel like that's like a big decision for you and like your husband is. I mean, if you guys are going to be saying that you're husband and wife, right? Like you got to make decisions together, and she went out by herself and decided she was going to do OnlyFans. Mm-hmm. And imagine him hearing about that for the first time. Somebody just bringing it up. Oh, yeah, I saw your wife on OnlyFans. Bruh. I mean, I would be hot.
You would?
Like, are you kidding me? Like, she didn't tell me about that. She's out here, probably flirting with these, men that are online and stuff like that. Now, OnlyFans doesn't mean that she was, messing around with people. And I know there's more to the story and whatnot. Well,
she was doing solo. So go ahead.
Yeah,
she said it was solo. She did say
that. Doesn't mean that she's messing around with people, but still, she's putting her things out there online.
By things, you mean her pee hole.
Okay, she's putting her things online for everybody to see. I mean, it's kind of a weird dynamic, especially in today's world. I know a lot of people are just like okay with that. Because they're like, yeah, there wasn't no physical like intimacy going on. But, for me, I don't know if I'd be okay with that. Even in today's world, like, I don't want my girls hoo-ha all over the line, you know? Like, I mean, that's just me. And I think it's kind of weird that all of that is happening. So,
yeah, man, I agree. I think if we married, you know, so it's like your pee hole is my pee hole. My eggplant is your eggplant. We are one, we are a union. That's the way I look at it. I wouldn't do an OnlyFans without her knowing. I mean, I don't even care to do it, but if I were into doing the OnlyFans, like, and with that particular content, with sexual content, because people do OnlyFans and they do different things as well. So it's not necessarily all explicit content, but I would definitely have a conversation with my significant other, with my wife, and we would talk about some things, you know, but I just wouldn't put that out there because you know, even though she said she was doing solo, I would still feel you cheating on me. You know, other people are seeing what I feel is mine. You know, so I mean, I think that definitely deserves a discussion. And like I said earlier, you know, some women are saying, you know, her body, her choice. Look, I get it. But when you're married, you know, of course, no one controls the other one, but you have to reach some type of medium. You know, me personally, you can't just do anything for money. At least that's the way I look at it. You know, it got to be some type of moral and some type of integrity. But you know, I guess partially her defense, she said, look, you know what it was. I've been doing this, you know, before you met me. You know what I mean? So, and I mean, can you marry a former porn star?
Are you asking me?
I'm asking you, yeah.
I wouldn't. I personally wouldn't, you know.
So I can teach you some things.
Listen, I know everybody, this is like a new age thing. And maybe people might think that we're being a little old fashioned, you know, but I personally wouldn't do anything like that. You know, there's already enough women out there, I feel like, who aren't doing that stuff. So I would just go find me another woman. But what do you think about people who are saying like who might say that maybe we're being a little old fashioned? What would you say to that? Because, you know, it is a different time now. You know, a lot of women are getting on OnlyFans. A lot of them, this is how they're making money. A lot of them are becoming millionaires and stuff like that off of this. What do you think about that? What do you think about, what would you say to a person who's saying, Hendrix, you're being old fashioned?
I'm being old fashioned?
Yeah.
Then I would say, call me old. I mean, you look, to each his own. If you know, that's how you get your bag, that's how you get your bag. You know, it's your preference. You know, what you choose to do is what you choose to do. And there are even some pages where the couples, they would do it with their significant other, or they would do it solo, and then a few times even the females might be with other females but not be with another dude, just be with, you know, I guess whatever float their boat. But as for me, I don't know, man. I don't think I can do it, you know. I just hate like family member perhaps seeing it, or you know, my kid or something, you know, happen to see that or something like that, because that's gonna be out there forever. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's out there forever, you know.
That's what people don't realize. They're just trying to get this quick money.
Try to get to that bag.
And they don't realize, yo, that's forever.
Yeah, it's forever.
Anybody's going to be able to look that up and find it.
And find it, exactly.
And consume it, so.
And consume it, yeah, you know. So, I mean, oh, man, she should have definitely had a conversation with him, you know.
And by the way, on the whole thing of like the couples doing it, that's fine. To me, that's better than what this woman did, where she didn't tell the guy anything, you know, her husband, anything about it, and she just went out and did it. But it sounds like she was doing a bunch of other stuff too. She had some kind of massage company that sounds a little, you know,
you
like
sure
weird.
She had a massage company?
I think so.
I think she had a massage company.
I was watching Cameron, and he was talking to her, and like there was something about a massage company.
No, I think something with one of his oils or something like that, or some product he has.
Maybe.
What did he say?
Let me see. Let me try to play this clip.
What have y'all been going through financially that you felt you had to do this?
I've had a bartending service. I have a moving company. And then I also have a massage business called the Body Rub Babes.
Oh, my
nice. God. Do the Body Rub Babes travel?
Yes, they do.
Are you one of the Body Rub Babes?
Well, I have been, but now I kind of like, nervous to do anything.
But if I wanted you to be one of my Body Rub Babes, like, would you be a Body Rub Babe for me?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. Now, because I don't mean to be unprofessional or anything like that, but I can't stop looking at your cleavage. Your cleavage is popping, babe. No, you can leave it how it was, man. You can leave it exactly how it was, man. Right now, I'm thinking about cleavage, vision, and body rub, babe.
So yeah, she got some massage company.
Wow.
It's like, woo.
She's an entrepreneur, man.
I tell you, these women these days.
Oh man!
Listen, why can't you start a regular business?
I know. What, makeup line? Makeup line.
Why can't they start some regular businesses?
I guess to them that is a regular business.
I mean, like, why does it gotta be like sexual? You know, like, I mean, most men don't start sexual companies. Let's be honest,
because we won't make no money.
Yeah,
women don't care to see us.
I think men can make. I think men can make some money because I'm working on a show right now.
A sexual show?
No, there's this guy. And he has an OnlyFans, and he does.
You film his sexual content?
No, I don't film his sexual content.
I'm
just saying he's on the show. It's a reality TV show.
Oh, okay,
and he's on the reality TV show, but he's also an OnlyFans guy. But anyways, but yeah, it's I don't know, it's interesting. Start a regular company, please.
I want you to play this other clip because you already Bluetooth in, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Pull up that one for me, and I definitely want to. I want to dig into your cranium about this.
Okay.
So check us out. This is I'll set up the clip. This is what she's saying, and relevance to her body count.
Okay.
Body count seems to be
no. My body count is very low. Sorry, I don't consider. Okay, my personal. I just talked to Joe about that about a little while ago when we were arguing. I was like, my personal body count is low. I don't consider work. It don't matter.
Oh, work bodies don't count. The 52 titles don't count.
No.
So you count the other bodies, and then you count the two. It's two different bodies for one for Kiss.
No,
and the other
Kisha, me. The woman, you know what I'm saying? Like, her body count is low.
Okay. Body count seems to be...
No, my body count
is crazy. I mean,
dog.
Her persona and her, the real her, right? The persona saying the body count high, I guess from doing, what should I call her, a porn star? I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I mean, the political correct term, the porn star, I don't know, exotic work, whatever you call them, porn star. Then Kisha, she's saying... Her body count is low. Mm-hmm. But my thing is, it's the same pee hole. Pee holes are attached to one body.
Oh my goodness.
How is body count? I mean, please, make it make sense. Is the mathing?
I don't know. This is what they call girl math, right? You know, that's a big term on social media now.
Oh, really?
This is girl math.
That's exactly what she doing.
Oh, the body's is 0 when it comes to Kisha or whatever. Yeah. Or it's low. It's low when it comes to her. But her persona.
It's funny you say that, girl math. I've heard females say when they getting what can we say the D word? Can we say?
Yeah, you can say whatever.
We say dick. Oh, cool, man. Yeah. When they getting dick down, they don't count the miscellaneous penis. Like if they go on vacation, you know, if they didn't like the dude, they don't count that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they always say when female tell you how many bodies they got, you gotta grade that on a curve. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta
times it by 3.
Yeah. At least Brittany Renner kept it $100. She kept it 100. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She said 35.
You still got to times that.
You got to times by 3?
Oh
man. But you know, I felt she kept it $100. But
anyways, I don't want to get too far into like women's body counts because I know that's like a sore subject.
Hey. But not for me. I can't pass judgment because I have high body count with women too. You know, it's fairly So believe me, I pass no judgment on
no disrespect.
Count,
yes, that's what I mean.
But but yeah, just I won't say that. Well, Hendrix got a low body count. But Kanate has a high and it's the same person.
Yeah.
Just that I'll sound foolish. I won't say nothing like that. But I think people do some things just to feel good about themselves so they can won't be as judged, man. What you think?
I think so, yeah. I mean, I think it just makes them feel better about themselves because they probably were. I mean, listen, men and women go through like a hoe phase sometimes, so it just happens. You get broken up with somebody and like you just trying to get out there and like see the world.
Yeah.
You know, you might be going through some stuff, but like, you know,
what they say? What's the saying? To get over someone, get under someone new.
Yeah,
is that the saying?
That's what happens. You know,
man. But you know, my heart goes out to Joe Smith, man. From what I heard, I don't know if they had financial troubles. Let's just say that's allegedly, but that looks like a nice house, and I know he still has an NBA pension. So I mean, because you got to realize, rich people broke is different from poor people broke.
I know.
You know what I mean? Or working class people broke. So, and I'm not saying he's broke, but you know, there was speculation about financial things and whatnot. And
she's starting all these businesses.
I know, right? I know.
Selling all kinds of things.
All kinds of things. But the question is that I think everyone want to know is, will you go check out her OnlyFans?
Nah.
You're not going to support?
Listen, I would never pay money.
Put some money in her pocket.
Any of that stuff.
Support and put some money in her pocket.
It ain't even real.
It ain't real.
I mean, nothing's going down.
You know what?
It's just you and the computer screen.
I know one thing. When she recorded this, if they didn't know about OnlyFans, she's definitely drawing attention to it, you know. And which I think
she's going to make a ton of money off of this.
Yeah. You know, so this is the marketing right here. And I think, like, you know, why record our personal stuff and put it out on social media? That's like, that's sort of messed up, man. You know,
I know.
That's messed up.
Yep.
They do that, man. What if your woman did that to you? Record an argument and put it out on social media.
I mean, I wouldn't like it. She gonna have to take that down.
Before some people already captured it and shared it and stuff. So
after, I mean, you know, the internet is permanent. So, but I would still tell her to take that thing down.
Oh yeah,
we ain't playing that.
Yeah, man. You gotta have some privacy for your own, you know, especially when you're in the public eye like that. I feel you know, because I think that privacy, it gives you your sanity.
Yeah,
that's how you keep your sanity, man. That's how you can keep your mental peace. So when celebrities like don't want to be bothered and they want some privacy, I think that's their mental peace, man. At least I know it would be for me. Yeah, if I was a celebrity.
People need to understand too, like not everything needs to be on the internet. Like there are some things, you know, can go without being on the internet. You know,
exactly.
Like, and I'm a very private person. I don't want everything on the internet. You know,
you don't, man.
So
you do not, man. It's like if you go take a shit, you want to go live? Who want to see that? Nobody want to see that.
I'm sure it's been done before.
Oh yeah, until the video got taken down.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But that whole situation is crazy. But our hearts go out to Joe Smith and them. If they can work it out, you know, what have you, good for them. If they part ways, hey, maybe it's all for the best. But, you know, it's a messed up situation. But let's move on to this next topic. Speaking of someone with no body count. So let me read this. Where's there's my article. Let me read this. Okay. So Yvonne Orji admits still being a virgin at 39 has caused some pent-up energy. So so she's a virgin. Go ahead. You can play that video?
Yeah, I could play the video.
Yeah.
All right. This is on Chelsea Handler's Instagram.
You still a virgin?
I am.
Oh my God, I love this. This is the most original guest we've ever had on. And what are you, 39?
I am.
Oh my God. That dam is going to break one day, baby. And
let me tell you right now. People were like, oh, you know, Yvonne, I was like, pray for him. Whoever he is, y'all need to pray for him. You get a lot of pent-up energy up in here with me.
Oh my God. And you're going to hit your sexual peak when you start having sex. So yeah, you're going to need a couple of men probably.
Yvonne went from being a virgin to polyamory.
Are you still a virgin?
I am.
Oh my!
What you think, man?
I actually don't know I don't really know of her that much because I haven't really watched. I know Insecure.
Yeah.
And
she's also a stand-up comedian, which is very funny, by the way. She's from Nigeria.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think it's rare to see, you know, somebody, you know, that old not having a body count, but it's also refreshing, man. I mean, in a world where, you know, everybody's just giving it away, you know, you know, I mean, it's refreshing to see somebody who's, it sounds, I don't know if she's waiting for marriage.
I believe
that's probably what it is.
I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking,
you know, which is great. I mean, like, you know, as a person who's who is a person of faith or whatever, I kind of, I applaud that sister, so, like I said, it's refreshing to see somebody doing that, but it's also just kind of wild. I mean, that's crazy to see. I mean, it's great. So
would you, if she wanted you to be her first, would you oblige?
Probably not me. If I was a little older. No,
39 too old for you?
I mean, I'm not gonna. I mean, like I wouldn't. See, you trying to trap me.
No, man.
This man trying to trap me.
We want the truth.
This is why he brought this on here.
Can you handle the truth?
We
just want the truth.
Say some stuff about me.
Go ahead. So you wouldn't do it?
I wouldn't. No. I mean, personally. Listen, if I was like 41, 42. I'd be hitting her up right now.
So Yvonne, he's saying you're too old for him.
I'm just saying, I know a lot of people are like age don't mean nothing. I mean, but sometimes it doesn't. But
the way I feel about this, what people always say is, the Loch Ness monster, Bigfoot, the unicorns. She is a unicorn. That's something you don't ever see. I think last time we saw something that was with the movie with 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
And that's a good movie, by the way. But yeah, man, I guess she's waiting for marriage, or maybe to find that right person that they both in love with one another. Yeah, and then she wants to experience that. I think hats off to her. Like you don't see that anymore. Or I don't know how many people out there. Or maybe there are millions. They just don't come out. Publicly like that, but for her to be a virgin still at 39, because I remember when I first heard about this, I think she might have been in her mid-30s or early 30s, and for sure, I thought she would have not been a virgin by now. Mm-hmm. But one thing to take heed, she says she has a lot of pent-up energy, so whoever this brother is, bruh, stretch. and drink plenty of water and get plenty of vitamins, because you're going to need it when you deal with this sister. Because I think whomever she get with, she going to break you off. She going to definitely break you off. I think when she gets used to it and her juices start flowing and she gets comfortable with it, she going to definitely put it on somebody. Definitely that.
Yeah. I do know that like people in today's age are having a lot less sex compared to this generation is having a lot less sex compared to previous generations. And they're saying a lot has to do with people going after their careers more, focusing on things like that. And a number of different reasons why that's all happening, but people are having a lot less sex, which is surprising. I would have thought that in today's world, people would have way more, Yeah. But I think, with the rise of like porn and some of this other stuff, a lot of people are having a lot less sex. So it's interesting to see.
Really?
So
I find it shocking because, social media, a lot of it's so sexualized, and then even with the rappers now, we doing them female rappers are so sexualized. And I'm not saying that men don't have sex in their lyrics either, but I'm just like surprised to hear that.
Well, I mean, I think with the rise of porn and then the rise of these dating apps, the dating apps are also partly to blame on the sexual market. And the reason why people aren't having so much is because, you can go in there and you can make a preference for yourself. Oh, women can go in there and say, I only want to date people who are 6 feet, who've are, pretty good looking.
So that eliminates you from that.
So what happens is a lot of the women are, basically sleeping with a lot of the same men, And so, there are men who are sleeping with a lot of women, but, there is no like connection happening.
You sound like you're speaking from experience.
Well, I've kind of studied this phenomenon. Mm-hmm. Not like, it's kind of like involuntarily studied it because, I listen to a lot of different podcasts but it's apparently becoming like a big problem. Especially nowadays. And, most women now, I think they said over 50% of women over 30 don't have kids for the first time in history.
I was just about to ask, means a lot of babies not being born?
Yeah. So it's, it's going to be an interesting dynamic. Coming up in the next few years.
Does that include the Black and the Hispanic community? It seems like all them got kids.
Yeah, I know. I think surprisingly, like not that many like Black babies are being born. Hispanics, definitely. And they're starting to take over. America really.
What about whites? Yeah.
I don't know much about the white population. I do know that it's in terms of the percentages, it's shrinking. Right?
I heard that a while ago.
So it's been shrinking for years. So, America's becoming more diverse, for sure. But
and once you live with Black, you come out Black.
But yeah, I mean, like, I think it's interesting that she's still a virgin. And
I think it's I think it's there's nothing wrong with that. I'm pretty sure some people probably look at her and say something like, "Oh man, you're strange," this and that. But no, man, I think she's normal. We might be the strange ones, because we're not virgins. But
I know, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't think we're strange. I don't think she's strange. She just prioritize her purpose. You know what I do wonder though?
What's that?
You never had said, I want to.
This man about to say.
Do she masturbate? I mean, you still get horny. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean,
you have to if you're that.
Think about it.
If you've never
been penetrated, that means your hymen hasn't been broken, right? So she probably don't want to break her hymen, so she might just use a vibrator or use her fingers.
Probably.
I
would say that. I mean, I think nowadays, like a lot of people are using different toys, So she's probably already,
But let me ask you this though, from your expert opinion, if you said she's using different, if she's probably allegedly using different,
I'm speculating.
If she uses a dildo, is she still a virgin?
Yeah, I think you are until somebody actually
penetrates. But if she penetrates and breaks the hymen,
it's a toy.
But the hymen's broken.
Yeah.
I mean, you think it's a little virgin?
I think so because it's a toy.
Yeah, you never been with a human, but you've been with a toy. But your hymen, you've been with a toy that simulates a penis, so your hymen is broken.
All right. Well, a man could go do the pocket thing.
Yeah.
And would you call that?
So
him not being a virgin after that? No, you would still say he's a virgin. Come on.
Yeah, but a man doesn't have a hymen. Man, well, he shouldn't.
You're creating a double standard, and these women are going to come after us.
So if a man is a virgin and he jacks off, he's still he's still considered a virgin, right? I guess. Yeah. So
absolutely.
Then, I mean, but dude, think about it.
Even if he uses the pocket thing, or he can go buy the life-size thing, like a doll or something, and still, you're still considered a virgin. Yeah, no doubt.
I mean, so with a woman, if she penetrates herself,
oh my goodness, this guy.
I'm saying, I'm saying, really, is she still a virgin? I mean, because the whole point of not being a virgin is when you penetrate, you break the hymen, right? And then that's the blood, right?
Traditionally, yeah.
Traditionally. But that's still scientifically. Scientifically.
Mm-hmm.
When you use a penis, what do you call it? The silicone ones now, or some type of...
The dildo.
The dildo. Yeah. Is she still considered a virgin? That really...
I think she is.
You think she is?
I think she is, yeah.
Y'all put in the comments. Let us know if she's still a virgin.
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
Let us know what you guys think, you know. But, I mean, maybe she is. Maybe she... I don't know.
Because if it was a guy,
Right, I get it. I get it. Because he's considered...
Because he got some lotion and... no, I'm just kidding.
Because he's considered inexperienced when it comes to a woman, so I get it. He's a virgin,
Yeah.
But I would think if she is masturbating, I would think that she wouldn't penetrate herself. She would just use her fingers. I'm sure and maybe a vibrator or something like that.
You know what's funny inside of the 40-year-old version?
Yeah,
they have like a scene where he's like, he had gotten so close I'm sure she's gotten like close a couple times.
You talking about close? We mean close to having sex?
Yeah. Like with dudes.
He had sex with dudes.
No,
what?
I'm talking about. Okay, so
you think she got
in
close?
the movie 40-Year-Old Version?
Yeah.
There's like a montage of him getting close to having sex with women.
Oh, right, and didn't work out. Yeah.
I'm saying that she probably has gotten close. With dudes. I mean, who knows? A dude probably could have like even like, fingered her or something. But
oral play.
Anyways, but
I don't know, man. I don't think she had anything. I mean, like I said, I don't know. I could be wrong. Yeah. I don't think. Maybe she need to come on the podcast. But no, I don't.
We'll have her on.
I know, right? She'd be like, I don't want to talk about my virginity. Talk about my upcoming projects. But I know what you mean on there. That he got close, but it didn't happen.
Yeah.
But who knows? Yeah, you're right. Maybe that did happen with her as well. Of course, this is all speculation.
Yeah.
But
allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. But I would think, man, that she just, because I don't know, man, because your body's going to react. You know what I mean? You're gonna, you think I'm sure she get horny.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Yeah.
Especially like if you've never done it and like I don't know, it's different for women, I guess. It's different for women, but
but
like if I see maybe I shouldn't say anything.
No, go ahead. Tell the truth. Tell your truth.
If I see like a fine girl walking past,
you jack off?
Nah, I mean like, you get hard. And like you're like, damn.
Then you get harder just seeing the fine woman and not me.
And then like if you like go up and talk to her,
and you walk up to her with a heart on,
and she like she's smelling good and like
what you do? Walk up to her, hi. You go, hi. We'd like to meet you.
Who's we?
She's like him. The guy wearing the fedora.
Oh man, we're getting too crazy on this podcast.
But nah, man. But really though, man. Damn, man. You don't forget what I was going to say. When you see a fine woman, but no, with her, like of course, you say your body's going to respond. Because that's what I was going to say. I remember when I used to teach boxing, right? Mm-hmm. And I had a couple of female students, and one young lady in particular. We were just talking because we was walking around the track, and I think at that time I want to say she was in her. I want to say she had to been in her maybe mid to late 20s. She's married now, but she was a virgin, right? Mm-hmm. And I remember there was a saying. And some of y'all probably heard it. I don't know, maybe you ever heard that saying, you can't miss what you never had, right? Yeah, I don't know if you ever heard that saying.
Yeah.
So we just happened to have been talking, and she was talking about the guys who was hitting on her. Matter of fact, she said that one of the other guys who was there tried to holler at her or whatever. I was like, oh, really? I was like, wow, man. I don't know if she was dating someone at the time. And I was like, and then kind of found out she said she was a virgin. And I was like, well, you know what I'm saying, man? Because she's about to go, I think, in the military. Because she already graduated college or something like that, so she was taking boxing, trying to get in shape, and which I don't know if she ever went in the military, but anyway. So I was like, yeah, well, you can hold yourself up, you won't miss what you never had. And she said, oh, I miss it. Even though she said she never had, so maybe she been doing other things, and she want to experience the real thing, So
interesting.
Yeah, very interesting, man, very interesting. But hey. Life, anatomy.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that good stuff.
For the women that do that, I think it's a good thing. I feel like most
do what? Masturbate? The women that do what? You gotta be specific, man.
Yeah, that's true. I should say this.
Be specific.
The women who no, this is gonna sound bad. I'm not gonna say that.
Say what?
But I think it is good to be, a virgin before you get married with somebody. So I'll say that,
Yeah, some people say that and some people don't. Some people say they want to test drive the car before.
Yeah. There's a lot of people who feel that way. I think statistically though, most people who I heard statistically like most people who like live together before they get married.
Yeah.
Their marriage falls apart.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard the opposite, that you should live together before you get married.
No, they said that's like, that basically dooms it.
But you really don't know
the
a
percentage,
person.
but it was like over like 60%, I believe, or something like that. Most people who like end up like, living together before they get married, have problems in their marriage.
So you wouldn't live with someone
before?
Yeah.
No, I would, Yeah. No, actually, I take that back. No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
No.
Why? How well are you gonna know a person?
You could get to know somebody without living with them.
Or know their living habits.
Right. You could always go over to their house.
Yeah, I agree. I would do that. Spend a night. They spend a night with you for like some time back and forth. Yeah,
living together kind of changes the dynamic, So I personally wouldn't do that before.
What about would you if you was going to get married someone, would you have sex with her beforehand, or you rather wait till you get married?
I would rather wait until we got married, but
what if she doesn't want to wait?
I'm trying to say everything except what I really want to say.
Say what you want to say.
I just think
the Black Summit.
I just think that from the way I'm living now, I'd rather not. I'll just put it like that.
You rather
yeah.
You'd rather not have sex?
Yeah.
You think you would be able to hold out, man?
I think so, if it's the right person and if they're living the right way, and if our views and way of living aligns, definitely,
Yeah.
So not to get too deep into things, because, I'm open to everything, but, I just think, I think that's a better way to go about it.
I think, man, like people will say, man, you gotta test drive the car. You want to see how it is before you,
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, in my opinion, man, I think that's BS because I think that's BS from my opinion, because regardless if you choose to have sex or not, if you're in love with a person, and maybe I might sound a little bit corny, but if you truly love that person, I think it's going to be good because you're having sex with someone you're really into.
Exactly.
That's at least for me, that's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
So it don't matter if it's not good or not. I'm with the person I want to be with. I'm holding, with this woman or whatever. I think it's going to be good. So people are like, man, I got to see how it is. So it's almost as if like, yeah, we love each other. We going to get married. Oh man, but the sex trash. So I don't love her no more. I'm like, what? What sense does that make?
Yeah.
I'd be like, then your love isn't as deep. Your love is only surface.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. That's why I think it's bullshit, man. Yeah. I think if you actually love that person, the sex is going to be good because you with someone you are in love with that you really want to be with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as long as you have something at the center of your union, I'll put it like that. Because I feel like a lot of people don't have anything at the center of it that's holding it together, And I think that's why a lot of relationships fail in today's world, because there's nothing holding it together, You could just go do whatever, You get in a fight, swipe right.
If you have a relationship based off social media.
Yeah, that's what happens, though. I mean, a lot of people do. A lot of people do.
I mean, you might meet them online. I get that, but you gotta have, like you said, you gotta have something.
Yeah.
Some type of, something that bonds you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because I think you should try to be be friends as well as lovers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, when you tired of having, because you're not gonna have sex all the time. You have to talk to her. You have to have a conversation.
Exactly.
So you have to have some type of commonality between the two. So.
Yeah. Is it somebody you can build something with?
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
That's the key. So.
Yeah. See, look at that, man. We ended on a positive note, man. We not just the two perverts that you think we are, but thank you for tuning in with us, and we're going to stop bugging you guys right now. This is the Black Summit. I'm Hendrix.
And I'm Brooks.
All right. Stay tuned.
We out.
Peace.
Peace.